Welcome to week 3 in our journaling course. I'm Paul Clark, your host. How did you go last time writing a letter to God and writing a reply? I know for some of you that would have been very difficult, but for others maybe it was better than you thought. Last week I gave you a way to talk and listen to God, to simply write a letter to God and then write out God's reply. Now, I need to reiterate, if God speaks, this is very serious, really serious. Why? Well, you could be fooling yourself. In mental health, hearing voices is very common and can be very dangerous. The voices could be something evil. How often have we heard it said by a murderer, "God told me"? People have done many terrible things in the name of God. In the Bible, prophets were put to death if they misheard God, i.e. if they were wrong. So we need to put some very clear boundaries around what we hear. If we're going to listen to God, we need to protect ourselves and protect others. Firstly, the words that you get are always your impression of what God might be saying, never God's direct words. Why is that difference important? It's a protective barrier. This is what I think God is saying. I need to check with someone before I act on that. Another great first boundary is the 10 Commandments. If you hear God telling you to break one of the 10 Commandments, you can be pretty sure it's not God. I'm serious. If God tells you to murder, steal, dishonor someone, cheat on your wife, you have to seriously consider whose voice it is you're hearing. So with that warning ringing in your ears, I'm happy to invite you to write a letter to God and then see what God might write back. You'll probably find you'll go nowhere near the 10 Commandments. But if you do, talk to someone. Have a go. Practice. This is about developing a safe, healthy way for you to talk to God. Once you finish, fill in the reflection survey and I'll see you next time. So you might think, is that all? Yeah, we're just practicing that idea of writing to God and hearing from God and putting some boundaries around that so that when we're listening to God, we have some confidence that we might actually be on the right track. I'll see you next time.